call him a black skinhead, right? Okay, did my research. I saw a documentary a while ago about skinheads that follow a music genre called hardcore. And he's a hardcore kid, right? He likes hardcore music. He does that ugly ass dance, that stupid shit, right? So I put two and two. I was like, hey, he's a black skinhead. They like, you know, it's not, you know, I wasn't talking about no Aryan Nation. Is he Clayton Bigsby or something? You know what I'm saying? I just said that he is a black skinhead. I didn't say he was a racist against his own people. I said he's a black skinhead. He likes that hardcore music that skinheads like. That's all. Is that bad? I didn't say he's an Aryan Nation skinhead because that would make no sense. How can you be a black Aryan Nation member? It's like saying black Klansman. I ain't never seen it besides on Dave Chappelle. Yeah, Dave Chappelle. That's it. So the fans out there, y'all can kiss my ass. That's my explanation. If you don't like it, whatever.
What did you think about his reaction? What he said to you, you know, in response to that whole incident?
What did he say?
Well, I mean, basically, he said that he admitted that he called.
Hey, exactly, because he's not keeping it real. When I called him out, hey, Bull, come here. My brother right here. When we're in the sauna, what did he say to me? I'm coming for you, nigga. Okay, so I was like, I didn't take it serious because of me. When you hear another person say that, like, you know, another brother say that, they say it a little different. So I was like, my brother's like, man, he don't sound right saying that, you know. So I brushed it off. But he said it, and I was like, okay, and then he won. So I was like, okay, he said it to me, I'm gonna get him back. You know, it's whatever, he got one up on me. So I told it to Ariel Helwani, and Ariel's like, told him that, and he's like, well, I've never said that word in my life, which I can say, I can't speak for everybody black, but I can say about 95.6% of us have said that word before. You know what I'm saying? We've said it, we've heard it. And he was trying to make it seem like, hey, I grew up in Orange County, I was raised by a nice white family, blah, 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 Mo's delusional, Mo's this, Mo's that. I've never said never said anything disrespectful to women, which we all have. We all have, to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that, you know, growing up, we all said something like that. And he tried to make me seem like I'm just like an ignorant thug type dude. College educated. Is he? I don't know. But then I called in to Ariel. I said, Ariel, tell him to keep it real. This is what was said. He calls in while I'm on the phone talking about, Mo, you're right. I did say that was a joke. And he took everything he said about me back. But I did. I said, hey, you're still a black skinhead. And come November 2nd, we're going to fight. So I said, I ain't taking nothing back I said, really, you know what I'm saying? He did because he knew he was wrong. I keep it real. I'm not trying to act like something I ain't. I keep it 100. Next.
Nothing? You just need...
this is the first I heard of it, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he thought it was like, you know, real MMA news. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not MMA.
That's my question. Is this a sideshow?
Well, I'm like this. Let's just keep 100. Most MMA media, like the stuff y'all report, for the most part, it's like dumbass headlines like, Mo would deliver cookies before a big fight. It's just like TMZ news, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's nothing really newsworthy, you know what I'm saying? But people love it for some reason. I think it's garbage. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna come with something like legit, like Bigfoot overcomes acromegaly to become this. Like something news, like something real news. Like you see it in football all the time, but in MMA for some reason, I could be doing this, like Mo stubs big toe, fighting Jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like the type of news that I feel like put out there, which is garbage. I feel like 75% of MMA media needs to step their game up. You know what I'm saying? And fighters as well. We gotta step our game up too. But I feel like y'all can pick and choose what y'all want to put out there and come up with better headlines and better stories. You know, if you want to make it a real sport, because right now it seems like it's almost spectacle and entertainment. You know, so I'm not trying to bash the MMA media out there. I'm just saying, as a whole, if we try to make MMA into a big thing, big sport, a big time sport, we gotta step our game up as fighters and as media.
So what's the headline of this fight? What's the news in this fight for you and Newton?
Grudge match, pretty much like revenge, payback, get back. Just listen to James Brown. Besides like, he stole my girlfriend part. You know, I don't know karate, but I know crazy. Yes, he does. Hey, that's all it is. I feel like the theme of this whole this whole card is like pretty much people trying to come up. You know, Newton trying to make a name for himself. I'm trying to beat Newton for getting revenge. Strauss and you got Curran, both making a name for themselves, big fight. Then you got Alvarez and you got Chandler. That fight happened years ago, about 2 years ago. Alvarez is trying to get back in the spotlight, good fighter, trying to let people know, hey, I'm not gone. And Chandler's trying to be like, hey, I'm the champ, you're not getting your belt back. So it's pretty much about guys trying to make a name for themselves to come up and be respected within the organization, which a lot of people out there, MMA groupies, I mean UFC groupies, they just like downplay the whole card. You know, people I see on Twitter, people like, oh, Bellator, they fail because it's on pay-per-view. Well, why are you complaining about fights falling through when there's still a whole card left? Be happy you're seeing fights for free. Don't bash organizations because they have a little shortcoming. Be happy, you know what I'm saying? They're fights. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see if you want to see like lesser fights, go to a bar, get two people drunk, and then make them like just instigate a fight between them. And then you can watch the fight for free then. But if you want to see high level competition, tune in to Spike TV November 2nd and watch this fight.
So you say the headline on this should be payback. How are you going to get your payback, and what's going to be different than the first fight? I'm
going to get payback with landing these and these and a few of these, and the referee's going to jump in, pull me off of them. You know what I'm saying? And what's going to be different is I'm going to get my hand raised, and y'all will not, I repeat, y'all will not see that ugly-ass dance he does after he wins. I don't know what the hell that is, man. It's like a voodoo priestess or something like that. Y'all will not see that. I repeat that again. Y'all won't see that dance. Straight up.
You've competed against the highest level in terms of wrestling. You've always prided yourself in terms of the type of competitor you are. Where's Emanuel Newton in terms of the type of opponent that you faced in your athletic pursuits? You embarrassed you lost to him? Is he that kind of low-level competitor, or do you think higher of him?
No, I think higher of him. He's been around for a while. It's just that anything can happen any day. You know what I'm saying? There are a few people that are like on point 99% of the times, like Buvasa Satiev. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he's like one of the best wrestlers of all time. Even he's had a few hiccups. He's lost to guys that he shouldn't beat, but his hiccups came like 6 years in between, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, a fight's a fight. Anything can happen. Emanuel Newton, you know, he got me. He's worthy, you know what I'm saying, of us fighting again. Luckily, I won my matches, and I got a chance to fight him again, and I'm looking forward to this fight. I'm excited, you know what I'm saying, like I always am. But I'm excited to get up in there and fight him.
Did you overlook him in the first fight? Were you not looking forward to it? Were you not excited for the first fight?
I'm excited for every fight. You know, you could be like, Mo, you're fighting this guy with one arm and one leg, and you're fighting him in 2 months. I'm gonna train hard and train to whoop his ass. That's what I did with Emanuel Newton the first time. I just got caught, and luckily, he threw a spin back fist and went for a rear naked choke, which you never see happen, and then he won. That's it.
You said you're gonna finish it on the ground. Is that you're gonna wrestle in this fight? I mean, you stood up with him and you indulged. It was a quick one, but
I don't know. It's MMA, so I just get whatever it gives me, I'll take. Because when we're standing up, I was landing the better shots. He just landed that one shot. It's been back fisted. I didn't see coming. You know, I thought he was running away. You know what I'm saying? But my mistake was I was loading up. So need for me to load up. I got natural power while I load up. I don't need to load up. That's gonna be a difference. Me not loading up.
Tilave, how do you feel about him as a champion?
I feel like he's a champion. He got the belt, so I feel like I gotta beat him to get his belt. It's like Highlander, though. I'm trying to get his power, and that's the belt. Mm-hmm. Straight up.
As a fighter, though, I mean, as a challenge for you, possibly down the road.
Possibly after I beat Emanuel, yeah, it's gonna happen. We're gonna fight for his belt. You know, after I beat Emanuel Newton, I'm gonna fight him next.
Do you have any idea when that would happen?
I have no idea if that's Bellator.
So what was your reaction to Rampage and Tito falling out?
Damn, what's gonna happen? I have a great idea. After I found out, hey, just tell Bellator, if they need someone to step up and fight Rampage, I'll fight them, whatever. That's what
you called them in after yourself too?
Well, I texted them because I was out in Lake Tahoe, so I texted like Mike, and I texted like a few other people. I was like, hey, if they need someone to step up and fight Rampage, I'll do it.
What'd they tell you?
Well, they're like, it was already, by that time, the press conference already happened. I heard like when everybody else heard, because I was like out in Lake Tahoe with no type of technology, fast technology. We had internet, but it was like dial-up, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't have like that fast stuff that y'all had in civilization. You know what I'm saying?
But Bellator never approached you.
Well, they really couldn't get a hold of me because I didn't have the greatest reception. Sprint needs to step their game up too, because them 3G's old now. You get the 4G going around everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So Sprint, step your game up, because if you would step your game up and had 4G, I could have possibly fight Rampage.
So after the fact, when everything was all said and done, did you talk to Bjorn, and did he tell you, yeah, I wanted you to step in, or? No,
he just told me like, hey, it's gonna be on Spike TV. I was like, all right, because the people I saw, when I got to the airport, that's when I got the internet, and people were like, yeah, I heard Mosby fighting Rampage. I'm like, I ain't heard that yet. You know, I just sent text out saying that, hey, I would fight him. And I had to keep on sending it because it wouldn't go through because I had no coverage wasn't that great. So finally got to him, but by then it was just too late. You know, so it is what it is. I'm not worried. You know, if he makes it to the tournament and I'm a champ, or when I'm champ, then we can fight then. But up until then, I'm just worried about beating Emanuel Newton. Then after that, beating Vay, and then whoever can make it to the tournament, that's who I'm fighting.
Do you feel this? Do you still feel the same about the whys of why it happened? Why Tito got injured and was forced to withdraw? Your theory behind the change?
Why what?
You know, Tito got injured. The card got switched from pay-per-view to Spike TV. You had a theory as to why that happened.
The theory is Tito got hurt. He hurt his neck. You know what I'm saying? That's the theory. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hurt his neck.
You seemed a little skeptical, I guess, is what I'm saying.
I don't know. You know, he's hurt his neck. What else can I say? Like, I'm not training with the dude. He said he hurt his neck. He hurt his neck, you know. He knows, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm fighting Emanuel Newton.